Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sword School with Steve and Johnny. We are doing some more work with the hawk and knife today. Last time we were doing it, we were holding our knife in a foregrip. This time we're going to end up holding it in a reverse grip, and our hawk is going to be in a mid grip. So we're holding it in the middle of the haft. This is important because what this is going to do is allow us more grappling options. So this is a much more, like that. This is a much more up and close kind of fight, which is even more so than it was last week. Yeah. So I'm going to be in mid haft and John's going to be at full haft because we've got the two different kinds of things coming in. He throws a cut at me and he's striking me in the shoulder or the chest. It could be either one. This technically could also be to the face, but since we don't have a mask on, we're going to stay away from that one. As it comes in, if I step this way, first off, I'm not going to stop that with my dagger, and I walked right into his other weapon. So my goal for this is going to be a slap attack. I'm actually using the flat of my axe against his hand or the haft of his axe. That's all I'm trying to do. Little step to the side with that small slap. That leaves my axe low and my dagger high. And that's important because he's not going to hit me with that knife. Why not?
It's too long. I'd have to take a big step to get to you. And I've got these two tools. We're in danger. So
this axe is coming back at me. I know that. That's what he has to do from this body position. Do that again, please. And I'm going to just drive this in to right there, capturing that with the edge or with the handle of my axe. Then I'm going to hook over his wrist to pull it at him and just drive it into his throat. You know, good?
Good.
Let's do that again. Now I'm just going to drive it right into his throat. That's my goal. He's smart. He's probably not going to let me do that. So he does it. I go. I hook that. I hook. He's going to just push this to the side with his knife. That's when I drop my hatchet down.
Oh boy.
And now I know he's going to be pulling his axe back. Why are you pulling that axe back?
Because I want to be able to use it again.
Right? And general rule, if one's out, the other's in. And because his knife is out, his axe is going back. So I'm going to just put the end of my hammer, the end of my axe, pull it over to my shoulder. And it just drives right into his face while this one is pushing in. So if we do that again. All the pleasures of stretching out. So this comes in.
Okay.
Little slap. Cook. Cover that. Oh, look at this. I missed it. That doesn't matter. I can still drive it right in.
We're back to square one with that one.
Yeah. So let's do that again. Then I hook. Oh, I know why. Because I'm covering it with my arm. See, so here's what I was doing with the half out, holding in the middle.
Words are hard.
Let's do it again, please. Slap to the side, cover, hook. Go ahead. Right. I'm covering that one with my arm. It works just as well to cover it with the axe. Right? Now, the only way he can use his axe, really, is to pull that hand back. So I go with him. And I can just drive it in. Yeah. In each case, I have a hook going on.
Give me back my hand.
You good?
Good.
Let me do it one more time, then you're going to do it to me.
Oh, yeah.
So, slap, cover, hook, cover, pull back, drive in, stick them a couple times, hook the leg, and then, masterkin. Help your partner up, and then resolve the groin.
Okay.
Okay, I'll probably have to cut out. All right, let's do that again. So one more time.
Okay.
Come through, slap, cover, hook, cover. It sounds just right in there. Now,
Yeah.
one thing I want you to see. His knife is on my wrist. I don't really care. Why?
I can't use it. The flat is set right on your wrist there. And I mean, if I try and turn it around.
And the whole time I'm slapping him in the throat or the face. Let's do it again, just right here. So we're a little bit closer. You ready?
Ready.
Right, now you can go ahead and hit me. Because that's what's coming through, right?
Yep.
So I know that. So again.
Oh.
And then just pull him slowly into that. And move on to the next guy. Okay, you do it to me.
Which part?
So you're at the half.
Okay, here?
Yep.
All right.
I swing down. Let me make the hit.
Uh-huh.
So there's my blow right to the side of your neck. As I come in, you're going to do a slope step to the side with a slap. I'm going to come back in, and you're going to jam it from there.
I'm doing the hook over here.
Because that's pulling this out.
Yep. I'm going for the strike there.
Right, because I'm coming in. There's
That's
your
my
cover.
roll right there.
Now, look how you come closer to the... Turn this way. Let's switch sides with me. See how he's over my wrist? That's okay, because now you just hook it down.
And that's my axe drive into the place here.
And because you're pulling with that dagger, you're opening me up.
And that comes into line right in there.
Right.
Which is the removal of this and that action followed by what I'm next doing.
Right, because that one blow is not going to finish me.
Yep.
The human body's really resilient, and you got to keep hitting it till it stops. The best way to finish a fight generally is not through shock. Shock is a mental issue. The best way to stop the body is through destruction of the structure. Doesn't matter how tough they are, how big they are, how strong they are. If I break their elbow, they can't use their arm. If I break their knee, they can't stand up. It's all about breaking structure enough so that they're unable to continue.
Yep.
Ultimately. So let's do it again. Ready? Blow comes in.
I need to punch that a little bit more.
Ready?
Yep. So if I go here, I can actually get that cover.
Yep. Then now, no, stay there. So if he just does this, I can transfer. But he's aware of that, so oh, look how that just covered. And that's already bringing this in. Oh, now you got it underneath. Isn't that nice? So now, pull it down.
Here, that again drives into that space. This comes sliding right on up and into there.
And then you hit a couple more times. So what I want you to take from this, when you're holding it in the middle of the haft, I don't need to strike his weapon hard to push it offline. Go ahead, hit me in the head. And ultimately, switch sides with me. For this, I'm going to go for your hand, just so you know. Okay? That's my target, really. I can do it again. Do it with the head of my axe as well. And you'll notice, go ahead, I'm not going to move, you're going to hit me. Cool. Go for my neck. Make it a little more difficult for me. There we go. Nice. One more time. Cool. Because I'm stepping out, it just moves it over my head.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. And I can also target the wrist. Do it again. This isn't so bad. You feel it, but it's not so bad.
You'll go with that.
You do it with a metal axe, however.
That is a very unpleasant sensation.
And if you want to take them along with you, flip it around. Watch this one. Go ahead and do it again.
I don't know if I want to.
There it is. Oh. Right in between the bones. Yank that hand down, drive in, and then... What do you want to do? It's your choice. So whether it has a back spike or a maul, or you're using the head or the haft or the flat. It doesn't matter because all I'm trying to do is redirect him enough. Now, for your entertainment, what I would do, if this was a normal style weapon, is put on a mask and let him just hit me. And then I would counter it. But the only way I could really do that effectively is to really hit him in the wrist. And I'm not going to do that to Johnny. As much as it looks like I enjoy doing this to him, I'm not going to do it to him this time.
This time?
I mean, I'm not going to do it to him. So, we're going to go slow again. So you ready?
I'm doing, or
you're attacking me.
Okay. I don't need that knuckle.
Back of the hand. Hold up your axe. I'm going to hit your axe. And all I need to do is that much. And I promise you, training with the axe with other people, I've had people ask me if they could use this style axe or that style axe. Don't worry, they're dull. A dull axe is still an axe. Doesn't matter. So you hit them on the back of the hand, I promise you, they're going to know that something went horribly wrong with their plan.
Yep.
Do you agree?
I would absolutely agree. My plan was to attack you, and I should not have done that.
So now I'm going to go back to, I'm just trying to defend myself. So he hits me. And I'm going to cover that. Now, you'll notice I jammed it. I don't need to cover it with the bottom half of my haft. I covered it with the top half. Hook and drive in. That takes us back to what we did last week.
Yeah.
Only instead of having the knife in his chest and pushing him off of it, I'm using it simply as a counter action. You see that?
Yeah, and then an opening.
Yeah, because it allows me to go back in.
Yep.
So, one more time. Oh, I messed up. Do it again. I forgot to wait for you to attack me. Oh. Now, let's be aerobic. I'm going to pretend I'm younger than I am. Watch this. So we're in here. He attacks me. He comes back. I cover. I drive that in. Hook the knee. Pull that. Drive in. Turn him. Kneel on him. And then, oh, now he's there. Drive that into his groin. Now look how it's right over his eyeball.
Oh.
And he's done. Break their structure. And it doesn't matter how big they are. With that, we're going to close up. Anything you'd like to add?
Ow. I had something until you kneeled on my sternum. Now I'm trying to remember what the heck that was.
Breathing, that's what
Breathing, that's what I was trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the axe, actually, here.
You want to run through it one more time, just real slow?
Let's see what I think I can remember how this went here right now.
All right,
So there was something in when I was working through here.
I attack.
Yeah. So
You
it's
set that
feet
aside.
here, that cover.
Yeah, that's what we have to worry about.
Yeah.
It's going to suck. But because I'm here, you're jamming into it, and I'm not able to develop a full force. Yeah. So if I'm coming in, both the style, they turn into me. Look what that does to it.
That's going to change that angle right there, yeah. Which hook scoops right into this place here, which...
Oh, that's okay. You're right. Yeah. No, don't do that. Just push forward.
Ah, that's right. That's all I need to do and drive that out.
And look what that does to my axe.
Yeah.
That's a disarm. So you do that.
Strip that free there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Break the structure. With his knife over my wrist, what's your edge doing?
It's grating that right on up.
And it's hooking on this handle right behind my thumb. That edge is driving into that tendon.
And there's the structural line broken in the wrist there.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Go and do it again. Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, there it is right there. Now, now, come closer. No, other way. More. There we go. Pull this hand back to your pec. No, take my wrist with you. There's your barrel comment,
Yep.
right? So I'm bowling this in because I'm trying to recover my structure, not to mention I'm bleeding profusely.
Yeah.
How nice is that setup?
That's a really nice setup.
Because I can't even come around with this one because I'm not done.
You're pushing down a line.
Right.
I'm then entering.
And you've broken
There.
my structure.
Yep. That allows me then to have the time to be able to push inside because this is so tight.
Yeah.
In that space.
We have another video on this channel. Sometimes you're the tree, sometimes you're the monkey. And what that means is sometimes you're planted, sometimes you have to move around them. For instance, if he full haft cuts down at my head, I might drop down to attack the inside of the knee right there. Because there goes his structure. Even though I bent down, now that means I don't need to worry about that knife because it's too far away from me. Can we do that one more time?
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Yep.
What was that last thing I just hit?
You heard my
I hit the
hip
hip to knock them out from below him because even though he was on a knee, he still had structure.
Yep.
So break the structure, and it doesn't matter how big they are. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
With that, we're going to close up. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Until we're able to train together, enjoy the videos. Please hit the subscribe button below. It's somewhere down here. And the notification button. We have a lot of videos come out, one a week at least, with different techniques, different things to work on. More concepts, because we are a principle-based school. Once I understand the principles of the fight, I can use any tool. Because no matter what's in my hands, it's always me holding it. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Catch you next time.